Hello everyone, my name is Jeffrey and today I want to talk to you guys about self-confidence because it is not only a very important factor of our life, it also contributes to our workflow in a very significant way. So what is confidence? Oh, by the way, for this entire slide, I have many paragraphs written. I know it's usually traditional for us to have bullet points and stuff like that, but I just have like a lot of very cool stuff written down and I think it makes the most sense in a paragraph way. So in difference, I just highlighted everything to make sure that you guys can see the most important part, but also like look at the entire thing, which is pretty good content. So, what is confidence? Although that it can be different things to different people, in essence of having self-confidence, it just means that you should believe in yourself. Our upbringing and education have a lot to play with how confident we are. We pick up our behavior and way of thinking from other people, and these teachings have an impact on how we see ourselves and other people. Our experiences are the way that we've honed our responses to various circumstances, also have a role in how confident we feel. And self confidence is a very dynamic indicator. Our level of confidence is our ability to carry out duties and activities and handle situations might fluctuate, and some days we might feel more confident than others. So, the science behind confidence is actually very interesting. Our brain is an amazing learning and thinking machine that controls our beliefs. When we are doing something, if we think that we can do it well, our brain will use its ability to figure out how to do it well. On the contrary, if you think that we can do something not well, our brain will stop looking the ways to do it well and instead will look for reasons that we don't do well. This is why many people would have reasons when they fail, but when they succeed, they'll always be like, I'm just good. And from this, we can see that when a person has self-confidence, his brain is released from restrictions and enter a working state. And when he has no self-confidence, his brain mains work is locked and thus entering a working state. When we encounter something that we haven't done before, we usually have three attitudes. One is I can, the other is I can't, and the third one is I don't know. Of these three attitudes, only the third attitude, I don't know, speaks the truth. While the first two attitudes are subjective because you haven't done it, whether you think you can do it or you think you can do it, it's a conclusion based on past experience and the beliefs in your mind. And it doesn't mean that you can really do it or not. However, these three attitudes have complete different effects on a person's brain, which then contributes to the confidence and how we would think about if we can do something or not. So what are the benefits of confidence? The benefits of confidence is actually very significant and gives our life a very bigger upside. So the first benefit of confidence is the increased feeling of self-worth. People appreciate themselves and their abilities more when they are confident with themselves, which makes sense. And this is what gives you the confidence to lift your head high in life. More confidence also means more joy and happiness in life. The more self assured you are, the happier you are with yourself, and the more you take pleasure in life's experience. It's just that easy. Less fear and anxiety. When confidence levels are strong, you can accept, adapt to, and learn from any circumstance in life. You can also gain from it. By doing this, you automatically replace your fear and worry with increased self confidence. You also get freedom from social anxiety. You may appreciate people more freely when you are less concerned about what other people think of you or yourself in social situations. And you get less stressed, more calmed, which basically means is, instead of living a life that is all about self-doubt, fear, and anxiety, you just get naturally leads to more mental clarity and less stress. We we tend to have more drive and inspiration to take action when we have confidence. By doing so, it's because the more convinced you are that you can accomplish your goals and aspirations, the more driven and inspired you will do so. And you get and therefore you get greater success when you get confidence. Because even if it's being unclear why self-assured people typically experience greater levels of achievement, you can stop wondering today. You experience more succeed in life as a result of each of the aforementioned advantages because they all enable you to accomplish your goals more quickly and effortlessly. So how do we enhance our confidence if it's actually such a great thing? Well, the first thing that you should know is accomplishment is the foundation of confidence. You'll feel much better about yourself if you succeed in achieving both little and large goals. It starts with the daily objectives, something that you might do today, as well as something that you have to be done like once a week or 3 days this week. In order to achieve your goal, you must if you achieve the daily goals you set for yourself, it's likely that you'll start hitting your weekly and monthly targets as well, putting your biannual and annual goals within reach. Remember that progress is gradual and significant transformations do not occur quickly. You will feel confident taking on a significant project and aiming high since you have faith in your ability to succeed. Go for the objective you've set for yourself. The greatest method to accomplish any goal, no matter how little, is to break it down into smaller objectives and keep track of your progress. Monitoring your progress is the greatest way to determine whether you are succeeding in your goals, whether they are to earn a promotion, land a better job, get accepted into graduate school, switch careers, eat healthier, or shed 10 pounds. Try to put a figure on your achievements. How many how many graduate school or job applications you are sending out, what you're eating, how many you're exercising, and whatever your objective may be, write it down. You'll be able to observe your progress in real life, which will boost your confidence and help you stay on track. And sometimes, even when it's challenging and not always their best advantage, but rather in the interest of the larger good, the majority of self assured people base their decisions on their values. Your character is determined by your choices and deeds. Do what the ideal version of yourself that you aim would do. And even if that requires a temporary sacrifice, you'll end up like yourself more because you did this and you know that's the better version of yourself's choice. Also, the exercises increase memory recall, focus, helps manage stress, and reduce depression in addition to improve your health overall. Apart from occasionally being challenging and uncomfortable, exercise actually enhances confidence in a very great way. So keep moving and schedule time for self care. So here comes the confident exercises. For the physical ones, one exercise I recommend is the long runs. By doing so, as long as you hit like an hour, you start to have endorphins building up in your brain, therefore creating pleasure that's even better than dopamine because it gives you a longer period of thinking about success, a longer period of just actually being proud of yourself. For the same reason, you can also do figure movements and muscle training, where by looking at the progress of you building your body, you actually gain more confidence along the way. And the last thing you can do is team sports. By playing inside a team and winning with the team, you get a lot more confidence and you become more communicated to your team member as well. Alongside the physical exercises, you should also smile more, keep a compliment journal, celebrate your wins, do power poses, and reflect on the past achievements. These are all the tiny things that you can be done in daily, and just by thinking about it in a way, it gives you a mental exercise that also creates your confidence in a very better level. And thank you. I hope that you can be a more confident person. Have a great day.